ain't seeing shit. You come tonight. Yes. You copy my oxys. Yes. You got it?
Alright, sounds good.
Alright.
Can I help you? Okay. And she kicked me in the shin and I went back against the bookcase, but before she could really get me, I got her with an uppercut against the jaw. Then she got me into a chokehold, and then, you know, we went tumbling around for a while, and she did a backflip against the wall. And are you even listening to any of this?
You know what, Joe? If you want to indulge in your little ninja fantasies, you're an adult, and I'm not going to tell you what you should do.
Katie, I'm not making any of this up. I hope that I can't find her.
You bastard! I'll get you!
Drunken Tai Chi stars kung fu superstar Donnie Yen in his breakout film role as a bratty little snot whose entire family is murdered by a hitman because he played a prank on some jerk. He is then taken in by an idiot puppeteer and his self-entitled wife, who teach him how to fight better. At no point is Drunken Kung Fu showcased, and the title is just there to capitalize on the popular Chinese action comedy fad in the 70s and 80s.
You're a little bit wrong there, because Drunken Tai Chi is showcased in the opening credits when Donnie Yen is just standing there doing it for no reason, and that's all you see of it through the rest of the movie.
I mean, a guy drinks a lot in the movie.
He does drink,
And he does kung fu, or tai chi,
he
or
does
whatever.
Tai Chi, Joe.
You must be crazy. It's just Tai Chi boxing. What?
It's it bad that, okay, throughout this whole thing, I'm not gonna know the difference between kung fu and tai chi, so... racist?
It's no wonder you're bruised all over. Just some scratches.
I was expecting it to basically be Drunken Master, in which, because we meet the master guy, right? And he's drinking alcohol and he seems to fight really well, so I'm like, oh, well, he's gonna teach Donnie Yen how to do Drunken Tai Chi. But then he doesn't. He's just an alcoholic who happens to be a good fighter, I guess. At no point do the two cross over, so... What was the plot of this movie? I don't even know. It kept changing, like, every 3 seconds.
The tone is very comedical. It's a lot of slapstick violence, a lot of real kind of crass juvenile humor.
Yeah.
There are fart jokes.
Concentrate all your strength at one point and strike with it. Why, it's the same as farting. Huh?
There's fat shaming.
Fat people like to look slim. She's no exception.
Just everything is in there, which I'm wondering is just like, was that just like a fad of kung fu comedies in the 70s and 80s, or was that just this director? Because he has 2 movies so far that have very similar tones. Out of Drunken Master and Drunken Tai Chi, Drunken Tai Chi definitely has the more immature tone and is kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, like, you know, I feel like that Drunken Tai Chi was written by, like, a 15-year-old. When I watch it, I'm like, okay, it is funny because fart joke. It is funny because boob joke. Like, you know, in Drunken Master, there was that kind of humor too, but it was all kind of set up so that we could laugh at Jackie Chan's expense, where this one, it was just, like, laughing at the humor itself because fart jokes are funny.
Hey, hop on. I'll give you a ride to school.
That'd be great.
Ooh, this is wonderful. Hey,
Well, here's one of the biggest differences between Drunken Master and Drunken Tai Chi is the actor that stars in each film. Drunken Master stars Jackie Chan, who honestly plays this character a lot. He's a little shit in Drunken Master, and he's a little shit in pretty much every movie he plays, but he's a little less of a little shit in the other movies he plays. And as Jackie Chan matured, so did the roles he played. He got a little bit more playful. He's almost like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse was an hole in the early days of Disney, and now he's just kind of cutesy. That's how Jackie Chan went. It's a progression of Jackie Chan. Whereas Donnie Yen, you and I have experience watching Donnie Yen films, and when I say that, I just mean that basically we've watched the Ip Man movies.
And we watched that one movie about the detective.
Watched Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, that
so
one.
Our experience with Donnie Yen are some of his more recent films in the 2000s, the latter half of the 2000s so far, where he plays very classy, quiet, mysterious characters who have a very defensive fighting style. Mm-hmm. And then you have Drunken Tai Chi, which was his very first film role.
Young Prince, you finally come. I've been so lonely.
Donnie Yen, why?
Now, to be fair, we're not familiar with a good chunk of Donnie Yen's filmography. I mean, we're only familiar with about, like a 5-year span of films that he's been in, but he has a whole other, 3 decades of movies he's been in. If you look at some of the titles he's done in the past, I really don't think this is terribly surprising that he'd do a movie like Drunken Tai Chi, especially as his very first movie. We're just not as familiar with the rest of Donnie Yen's filmography.
Yeah, to me, Donnie Yen is Ip Man. Like, that is who Donnie Yen is, and that's why he is my biggest celebrity crush of all time, until I saw this movie, and then I was like, Donnie Yen, what the hell?
you lost the dog clothes.
Damn you!
You know what's amazing about martial artists is, like, how they can basically make themselves invisible, like magic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, I imagine that Donnie Yen...
Did you hear something?
I thought so, but I don't see anything. I feel like... Did you just... The characters are extremely deep and have these, like, really emotional arcs in this movie. Like, how Donnie Yen's family gets murdered, and then he seems to forget about it, like, 2 scenes later.
Where's my brother? Him. He died too. Hey.
Yeah, or, you know, the puppeteer guy whose face I can't stand and I want to be off camera as much as possible, and he beats people up with puppets.
A monk for a monk.
I was really enjoying this movie, and all of its absurdity and its slapstick immature humor. I was enjoying it until this puppeteer character and his wife come in.
Huh? You argue with me?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I will argue with you.
I mean, it's really hard to describe. It's just... The movie never slows down at all. It never takes a break.
It never takes a break. Like, something is always happening.
And up until that point, I was okay with that. I was like, all right, this movie goes at a breakneck speed and it's just throwing all sorts of stuff at you. And I was like, yeah, I can roll with this. And then that stuff with the guy and his wife came up. And I was just like, all right, movie, now you gotta stop for a minute and let me take a breath.
Come on, you'll like it. You can get your exercise. Come on. Stop. Hey, come on. Stop. Huh. Huh.
You know what I did like, though? I liked the bounty hunter guy.
I liked him
With
too.
his little boy, girl. Was it a boy or a girl? I don't
It's a boy.
remember. Okay, I don't remember.
A little boy. You got this mute assassin who's really tough, but then he's really sweet with his son, and he's trying to kill Donnie Yen, and then Donnie Yen kills him, and it's really sad.
That ending is hilariously depressing.
Your father sent me here to see you.
Where is my father?
He had to go away.
Really? Has he gone very far away?
Very near. Just one step away.
Well, can you take me there, brother?
Where's my daddy?
Your dad, went on a long journey. It killed him by kicking him in the face.
Did you like it?
The first half I really liked. Up until that guy and his wife came on, and after that I was done. But I forced myself to watch it so we could do this interview.
It's a review, Katie.
That one.
It's not an interview. We're not...
It's such a weird movie. It's so entertaining, it never stops. If you can't handle the second half, I feel you, but at least watch the first half because it's great.
Check out Drunken Master. If you have the choice of watching either one of these, choose that one.
And if you want to watch a movie with Donnie Yen, watch the Ip Man series. It's great.
Fantastic film series.
They're
like
awesome.
legitimately really, really good.
Watch this and may your first impression of Donnie Yen be from Ip Man and not from this movie.
Hey, that's no good. Let me show you. That's how you do it. Huh? He's done for.
I can't say I didn't enjoy this movie. I had a blast. It's the sort of movie where you need to get a bunch of friends together and watch it really late at night because it's gonna be really funny if you do. It's not a very good movie, I'd say, but it's certainly entertaining. It goes at such a breakneck pace and is so chaotic that it can grow old very quickly because the jokes are very juvenile, it's very scatterbrained, kind of all over the place, but it was entertaining. I wasn't bored. So, I'd say it's worth checking out.
Yeah, check it out. You'll survive.
If you're
maybe.
into, kung fu, action, and comedies.
You might need therapy, but you'll get through it.
You'll live.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Here I come! I'm coming to dance! Don't stare. Keep fighting.
All right, I'm gonna go take care of some stuff.
Katie, what do I do if she comes back?
Well,
She's a much better fighter than I am. I can't do kung fu or any of that kind of crazy stuff that she can.
well, you know what, Joe? You are an American dude, so just do what American action movies do and zoom in real close and shake the camera around and you'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. Go.